Hey guys, I made a USB powered Xbox Kinect 360. Stay tuned to see how it works, how I made it, and how well it works.
Hey guys, so today we have a project, small project, nothing too crazy. So I got this Xbox 360 Kinect, and a cool thing that you can do with this, actually many cool things that you can do with this, such as like 3D model, like 3D scanning, as long as you actually power this up via, in this case, proprietary USB. But I read on a data sheet that there is 5 cables here. There's the data plus, data minus, ground, 5 volts, and 12 volts. That's the only difference between USB and this guy. Well, it doesn't really matter. Is that this has 12 volts, USB doesn't. So what I have here is 2 boost converters that I would take 5 volts from and boost it up. Now, it doesn't exactly need 1.8 amps at 12 volts. It just needs that for startup. But the boost converter can probably manage, you know, an amp because it's based on watts. So if I have let's say 2.2 amps going in, that's 12 volts at 1 amp, just give or take, because I that's like from the math from the head. Now, the only way I can actually make this work is by chopping up cables, because I first need to chop this cable, boom, get all of the data, like get all the cables spliced, put in the 12 volts here, and get a separate USB input. And these are dirty cables. I know that's why I'm using them, because I don't really need them to be, clean. I know another thing. So I guess let's do it. I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this so you guys can see while what I'm doing. I'm just rotating. It helps with interference. That's what it's called. So as you can see, this is already shielded, which I think it's connected to ground. So I'm just gonna assume it is and go with that, because it usually is. So I'm just gonna ground it too. Yeah, exactly what it says. It's five wires. So that's gonna be very easy for us, because usually there's like proprietary cable connections as um, with the wires, so they're not really labeled right. But these are. There's green, there's white, there's red, there's black, then there's orange. I think orange is the 12 from what I. Wait. Yeah, okay. So let me show you. Here are all of the wires. I don't know if you can see that, but focus. Oh, there we go. So red, white, green, black, and brown. Okay. So white and green are data plus and data minus. It doesn't really matter. They're just data wires, so you can flip them if you get it wrong. Uh, red and black are very important because that's 5 volts and ground. If you mess up 5 volts and ground, I think it might be done. And brown is just 12 volts. Like, there's no other USB cable that I know that has 12 volt brown or 5 volt brown cable. So let's cut one of these. The only thing, see, the thing about this is I don't know if it has data in it. That's why I have two. If it has data, great. If it doesn't, we're cutting another one, and I just cut this for no reason. So, 3, 2, 1. We're in luck. It has data. So we don't really need this one, because this one goes into a phone. This one doesn't. This one goes into the computer. Alright, so here we have the cable. As you can see. Oh, and it's color coded, so it's much, much easier. Right? Like red, white. Yeah. Alright, so we have that. We have this. So the issue with this is that we're going to need to put the 5 volts in parallel in here, not just put it like this together and then put a separate 12 volts from here, because nothing is that easy. Nothing is going to be that easy. So I'll have to figure something out. Now the next scariest part is if I plug this in and short positive and negative, I don't think there's any like 5 volt fuse or like prevention from shorts on a motherboard. especially the motherboard that I'm running a video from. So we have this, we have 5 volts, and we have this guy. So let me get a USB. Let me get a screwdriver or a screwdriver bit, and on the input side, let me connect plus and minus. So plus, as I said, is the red, minus, as I said, is black. And also, I don't have another camera view, so you're just gonna have to look at me. I'm just trying to explain to you guys what I'm doing, because I don't have another camera view that looks at my table. And also, it is a little dirty, but that's not the reason why you guys can't see my table. Good enough. It's not exactly secured, but it's, as I said, good enough. Now, attempt number 4, because the first 3 didn't work, and also attempt 3 was audio problems. So good thing I caught that early. Anyway, here's what I'm here to say. Boom. I have this guy. This is a USB to 12 volt converter legitimately, because you plug this in and it just goes, oh, here, let me give you 12 volts. Actually, speaking of, let me just get a so here I have this power bank. It is fully charged. Let me put this in, and boom, it is reading out 9.7 volts. Now I can adjust it very easily with this potentiometer. 8.5. If I just go up, oh, because it's not drawing anything. Boom, 12 volts. 12.2 volts. So very easy, and I'm guessing I can click this button and it's off. No? Or is that current? That's current. Gotcha. Alright, that's it. And I can just, well, obviously unplug it and it's good. So here's what I'm going to do. Because the data isn't used here, I'm just going to desolder the USB, because I don't need it. Now, here's what I'm going to do instead. I'll do the same thing as I was going to do with the other one, but I'm just going to... Wait a minute. That's so much easier. Look. It says focus, out, ground, and V in. That's a lot easier. That's only 3 things versus 4, because you have ground plus 5 and ground plus 12. So I'm just going to do that and we're good. Alright, here's what we have. We have this abomination. So we have this cable going in parallel with the 5 volt and ground. Then we have the shielding of this cable going with the shielding of this. Then we have 12 volts going into the output there. And we have the data twisted that I had to retwist myself. So these both go together. And I guess let's see if it works. So you guys will see, I hope this works, because I actually don't know, it's never been tested, or maybe it has never been tested. So this is already set up for 12 volts, specifically 11.8, because I'm not trusting this device really for accuracy, so better on the low side. So yeah, I'll plug this in, and you guys should see like a light of some sort, I hope. Actually, let me bring this closer so you guys can hopefully see. That's probably fine. Alright, it's plugged in. So do you guys see something? Oh, you do. Nice. Alright, so it works. Okay. So right now I think it's trying to connect and communicate with the computer. Now, it's a software thing. This device works. Let me bring up the voltage actually, because maybe under load it does do something. That should work. Oh, You heard it here. All right, I'm gonna have to figure this out, but now we can see this works. I'll just have to get it working, like actually displaying something. So I'll either do that today or tomorrow. It's already way late, way past normal time. Is that right? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, cool. So now we have that. 640 by 480. 30 FPS. Infrared. Ooh. Ooh. It is 3. So yeah, it's very dark. Actually, I want to see something because this this camera can actually do like very dark, like stuff. I want to try something because, like, as you can see me here. Oh, body. Hold on. Oh my goodness, it can see me in the dark. Well, to be fair, the screen is on, but it doesn't see that, so it only sees the infrared. So wow, yeah. Hold on. Does it notice? It does. Wow. It is. It is very. Oh boy. All right. That is cool. Guys, tell me what to do with this thing, cuz I have an idea. I want to make a scanner to like scan my entire room and you guys can see in 3D in like a video. But what else should I do with this thing? Because the scanner is cool and all, but like I have the full body tracking in 30 FPS. Like, what should I do, guys? All right, thank you guys for watching. um, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, all right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.